And Matty, they've been playing today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you roll going.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup.
Last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you could bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at ball 1. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason. Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Comes set, the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Back up the middle. Adames brings it in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jay Happ gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds. It's really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Click Lee. Control with really good stuff. Good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Sharp ground ball to third. Torres at the bag. On to first, and they turn the double play. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, there's no doubt this club really needs Kevin Kiermaier to turn it around. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started. Looks to me like he's trying to make a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays held in check here. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Miguel Andujar.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Batting seven, the left fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Duffy is over to take a look at it. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Left side, but well fouled. The 1-2. Fouled off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
To short, hit hard. Adames scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Batting 8. The first baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom. Jake Lamb standing in now. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. 0-1, here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
Not shortstop, Willie Adames.
Digging in, Willie Adames. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Torres. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Labor Torres.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting,
and with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Lamb has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 9.
In now, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that first pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the out. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. In past meetings with Jay Happ, 2 hits in 7 tries. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. He swings and grounds it to short. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. In order go the Yankees. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone. Solo home run here off the bat of Matt Duffy. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
In now, Daniel Robertson.
Now batting.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Jake Lamb connects for a 2-run home run. Number 10 for him on the year as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
The batter, the pitcher,
Here now is Mike Zunino. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
the batter, number 1, shortstop.
Striding in, Willie Adames. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the league.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rays 3 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Miguel Andujar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Andujar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Ready with the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took a hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Andujar leads off second with one gone in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Matt. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball. Line towards center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Swing and a line drive, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into that pen as quick as possible, and a 2-out knocks are the answer, and so be it.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. And the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. To short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees 0. Here's big Aaron Judge. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but
Now
3
batting.
fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Gregorius.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Stanton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Gary.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0 the count. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that
did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Mlbtheshow19 was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Andujar. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. With runners in scoring position this season, Andujar is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Yankees leave them loaded. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stepping up now, Joey Wendell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jake Lamb goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0. So striding forward now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
So it was a strikeout swinging. DJ LeMahieu was down for the first out in the 7th inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ground ball foul down the left side. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 to him now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Heredia, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Now here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready for another shot now. Willie Adames. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Willie Adames.
First delivery to him on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. On its way is pitch number 75. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. And it's 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ryan Stanek has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Ron.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Giving chase is Heredia, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Next for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a fielder's pitch on its way. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on the first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The 0-1 on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. Chad Green will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
57, Chad Green.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 5.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Duffy becomes out number 2 this inning. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Oliver Drake comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 47.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Miguel Andujar, and they'll need him to get something going here. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here.
And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jake Faria takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Jay Happ struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshowNation.com.